And why did we actually talk about it right now? Why does it matter? Why did we have to review parts of speech? These are called parts of speech. There are 8 in English. Well, this is going back to that question, why do people not understand me when I speak English? English has a fixed word order. So it's extremely important for understanding to put words in the right order. Which means, if this is not a question, for questions, please go to my individual videos on separate tenses. If this is not a question, then I must start my English sentence. This is number 1. With a word from this group, nouns, or a word from this group, pronouns. I can put them with describing words, doesn't matter, but I must have a noun or pronoun. So noun or pronoun will be first. This is the right way to start an English sentence. You have to say who or what is your sentence about. Who or what is your sentence about? So either go to this group or go to this group and put that word first. So for example, I can start a sentence with my friend. So friend is the noun there. My friend. Or I can start my sentence with Las Vegas. Las Vegas. Can you guys see? My friend. Okay, so that's great. Now what? Now the second thing in every English sentence must be, and you know the word must, there's no choice, there is no other way, must be a word from this group, verb. And it can be just one verb. For example, my friend works. Or Las Vegas is. Or it can be several words. For example, in present perfect, you would say has been, for example, or has worked. So sometimes the tense demands that there are more than one verb, and then you can have 2 or 3 or even 4, depends on the tense you're using. But the second thing after you said who or what needs to be a verb, so you either need to say what this person or thing does, or you need to add a stative verb after that, like I did over here, is, that's the verb to be. And then after that, you can have different ways to finish your sentence. So if I say my friend works, I can maybe add an adverb and say hard. Or I can add a prepositional phrase and say at a store. If I look at this sentence, Las Vegas is, maybe I'll put an adjective and say big or famous. Or I can say Las Vegas is an interesting city. So you can see that there is a big variety for this spot, for this box in a sentence. I will be filling it in with whatever I need to finish my thought. But the first 2 boxes, the first 2 places in a sentence are not negotiable. You can't choose and put what you want here. You have a limited choice. So number 1, who or what, noun or pronoun. If you know about gerunds, so you take a verb, you add ing ending, and it starts acting as a noun in your sentence. For example, cooking. That can be also placed here. So cooking is fun, for example. But you can have some intro. a couple of words, phrases, something before this part of your sentence. But the main thing is your sentence must include noun or pronoun, which is called the subject of your sentence. That comes first. After that, you have something that's called verb. So the place in a sentence, this spot, this box is called verb, and you fill it in with something that's also called verb. So from here. After that, it's up to you, it's up to your verb, it's up to your sentence and ideas, what you put after that. But this is mandatory in a statement. So again, English has a fixed word order, and the sentence, a statement that you create must start with the subject, you must follow with the verb, and all together you have to express a complete thought. So going back to the question that I told you I'm asked very often, why do people not understand me when I speak English? Because this order is broken. For example, in Russian, we have a flexible word order, which means we have a preference for kind of the same, but we can break it all the time. That's not how people derive meaning from our sentences. The meaning is hidden in endings of words, so the word order is not that important. In English, however, if you break this order, if you break this structure, then native English speakers immediately struggle to understand you, and they try to rephrase. Their minds reorganize the words in the order in which they do need to hear it to understand it. And if they are unable to do that, this is where they are not going to understand you. So in addition to pronunciation, obviously, what interferes with understanding when we all speak English is this. This is crucial. This is really, really important for speaking, for writing. Every single time we engage in a conversation with someone else who speaks English, everyone expects this. So when you speak English, make sure that you form your statements. Again, for questions, please go to individual videos on different tenses, but this is a statement. This is something that has a period at the end. For a statement, you must follow this order to be understood. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.